Today, we're going to find out what would happen if every team's best player got downgraded. Okay, so I downloaded an updated roster so every player is on their correct team. And for example, Chris Sale is actually in AAA because he got injured, so he wasn't even in the MLB. So this roster is as accurate as possible. Okay, so again, we are only going to be downgrading players that are in the MLB. So for example, Chris Sale and Trevor Story both in AAA. So we're going to go down to John here. He is an 86, so we're going to go ahead and lower his attributes. I think we're going to lower everything to a 50 overall. Now, if it's already below a 50, we're just going to keep it where it is. Okay, so dropping John's stats to a 50 overall literally brought him to a 56 overall. That is insane. So he was once the Red Sox highest overall player. Now he's one of the lowest. He sucks. And I am going to do this with every single player, so this is going to take forever. So please, hit that like button because this video is going to be an absolute pain. There are going to be so many different adjustments I have to make, but please do it. Hit that like button. And also subscribe if you haven't already. But now is Aaron Judge. He is a 99 overall. No more, Aaron. I'm really sorry to do this to you, Mr. MVP, but now you're going to be horrible. And that dropped Aaron Judge's overall to a 59. Oh my God, that is brutal. And for the Rays, it is Shane. Like this one, a starting pitcher, I think might be the worst thing to get downgraded because again, he is by far the Rays' best pitcher, and now he's going to be the worst. So that is a huge hit to the Rays lineup. And I'm not going to bore you to death and show you every single player, but we're definitely going to write down the big ones. Like, for example, Aaron Judge, we're going to have to see how bad he does in the regular season. And then, like, Ohtani, well, actually, I don't know. Is Ohtani or Mike Trout higher overall right now? I legit have no idea. I'm assuming it's Ohtani. But then again, I don't know how the offline ratings work, so we'll just have to wait and see. And also, it's going to be very fun to see what player wins the MVP and the Cy Young, because usually the players that win it are like the higher overall players. Like, there's never like an 81 overall that just randomly wins the MVP, but now there could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Mike Trout is like a 32 overall now, he's not going to win the MVP. And he might have won it if he was his normal rating. So, this is going to be amazing. See, now here is a good example of a team that is not really going to hurt too much. The Detroit Tigers, not the best team ever, and their highest overall player in the MLB right now is Javier Baez. So, yeah, he's going to get downgraded, but he's only an 82 overall. So, this really isn't going to hurt the team too much. So, maybe now they have a better chance to make it to the World Series. I have no idea. So, we're going to downgrade Carlos Correa, but there's a very good chance Byron Buxton gets called up, but I can't really control that. So, this is still going to be very interesting. It's like really making every lineup kind of a mess, but I don't know. So, if Byron Buxton does end up getting called up to the MLB, I didn't do it, okay? It is the game's decision. Yeah, now the Astros lineup is ridiculous, dude. They have 3 players over 97. So, Altuve is actually the highest overall, so he's getting downgraded. But after we downgrade him, they still have Justin Verlander, who's a 99, and Yordan Alvarez, who's a 97. So, yeah, even though their best player is getting downgraded, the Astros are still insane. But who knows? We're going to see how important Jose Altuve is on the team, because usually the Astros win the World Series in these franchise modes. So who knows? Maybe they're going to get destroyed. I have no idea. Again, this is why I love doing these little experiments in MLB The Show, because really no one has any idea what would happen. So, this is why I love freaking doing these things. And look at that. Shohei Ohtani is higher rated than Mike Trout. Kind of makes sense. And again, I know these stats might look a little bit different offline than they do in Diamond Dynasty. But again, I think the rating system's just a little bit different. But Shohei Ohtani is now going to be a 50 overall. And this actually might make Mike Trout feel better because, you know, he used to be the best player on the Angels by far, right? Now Ohtani shows up, and he's pretty freaking good. So no one really knows. Is Mike Trout or Ohtani better? That is up for debate. But now Mike Trout is 100% the best player on the Angels. So maybe Mike Trout will play better. I don't know. Okay, people, I have downgraded about 500 players. It feels like my thumb is going to fall off by adjusting all of these attributes. But I'm really curious. Would you rather, if you had a team, right? Would you rather have to downgrade a 99 overall pitcher to a 50 overall, or would you rather downgrade a 99 overall like offensive player, like a center fielder or someone like that? Honestly, I think I'd have to go like a center fielder because I feel like a 99 overall pitcher can like kind of help you win more games. But then again, I don't know, because imagine having like prime Mike Trout on your team and then having to downgrade him to a 50 overall, or having like a 99 overall DeGrom and having him go to a 50 overall. Like, I don't know what I would rather have. Wow, here's kind of a crazy one. Do the Mets have 399 overall players? I did not know they had 3 again. Offline is different than online. You get what I'm saying. I've said it about 1 billion times. But Edwin Diaz is actually going to be the one getting downgraded. Yeah, I just wish there was a better way to do this where I can make this this first part of the video more entertaining. But I have no idea what to do. Yeah, the Nationals, bro. Their highest overall is an 80. Besides Strasburg, but he's in AAA. But dude, an 80 overall? Oof. That's bad. Okay, so I think I started with the Red Sox, so Adley Rutschman is the final downgrade player, or player we need to downgrade, whatever, bro. I have been doing this for over 40 minutes. I have spent 40 minutes downgrading freaking players. This has taken so much longer than I thought, so you guys better hit that like button, because again, I'm not kidding, dude. My thumb hurts from smashing down this button to downgrade all of these players' stats, bro. It has taken so freaking long, and boom. Okay, we downgraded every single team's best player. It took so long. But the players we are going to pay attention to are Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve, Shohei Ohtani, and Paul Goldschmidt, okay? They were all like 99 overalls, and now they're horrible. So we need to make sure we pay attention to their stats, but we can finally go to the season and see what happens. Oh my God. Okay, the only thing that could suck is that the computer could actually bench all of those players when we downgraded. But again, it's basically the same thing. Like 99 Aaron Judge getting downgraded to a 50 overall is the same thing as not having Aaron Judge play. So I just really want to see how bad they actually do, but ideally they play every single game. But let's go ahead and simulate the first month and see what happens. I just can't believe how long that freaking took to freaking downgrade, dude. I thought 10, maybe 15 minutes. No, it literally took like an hour. Bro, it was brutal. But let's see if there's anything crazy. Okay, so the Yankees are actually 20-8. They're doing very good, even without Aaron Judge. So that is pretty impressive. The White Sox are doing good. The Mariners are 20-7. Oh my God. The Astros are leading the wild card. Okay, Phillies 19-8, Brewers 18-10, and the Dodgers 19-8. Wow, and the Braves 19-9. So the Yankees and the Mariners probably have the best records, but let's go ahead and look at those players that we were talking about. Okay, so Aaron Judge is still in the MLB. He only has 3 at-bats though. No! Aaron Judge is 0 for 3. Oh my God. The other player was Jose Altuve. Hopefully he played more. He is in the MLB and he has 80 at-bats. Okay, wow. Altuve actually doing pretty good. He has 80 at-bats. He has 14 runs. He does have 2 home runs, and he's batting 187. Okay, so yeah, Ohtani is doing good. I don't know what is happening. He's 1-1 with a 2.49 ERA. Like, what is happening? And look at his stats. His pitching stats are horrible. So is his hitting stats. Wait, what is his batting average? Let's see. He's actually batting 0. So I guess he's not hitting. He's only pitching. So that makes sense. But, dude, he's actually pitching very good. A 2.49 ERA. I swear, if Shohei Ohtani wins the Cy Young as a freaking, what is he, 60 overall, that is going to be insane. And then the last player we wanted to look at is Paul Goldschmidt, who actually got sent down to AAA. Wow, Albert Pujols is the starting first baseman. He's batting 321. Unreal. But yeah, Paul Goldschmidt is now in AAA. I mean, he wasn't doing horrible in the MLB. I mean, he has no home runs. He only has 1 RBI, but he is batting 219, so I guess it could be way worse. Hopefully by the end of the year, he gets called back up and gets more at-bats. But so far, I guess it's Ohtani is the best player so far, but let's keep simulating and see what happens. I just really hope some random player wins the MVP, the Cy Young, and some random team wins a World Series. Okay, so the Yankees are still crushing it. They are 61-37. Okay, the Guardians are leading the Central, but they're 49-48. Wow, the AL Central sucks. Dude, first place is almost below 500. That is insane. The American League West is the Astros. That's okay. They're only 2 ahead of the Mariners. Let's see. The Mets are leading the East. Okay, the Brewers leading the Central, and the Dodgers are way ahead in the National League West. So, yeah, it looks like the Dodgers maybe against the Yankees in the World Series. I don't know, but let's go look at those players. Aaron Judge is the first player, and he is still in the MLB. Okay, hopefully he played a lot of games. He has 13 at-bats now. No! So he did get some more at-bats, but he has no home runs still. He has 3 RBIs, and he's batting 154. Horrible year for Aaron Judge. And Altuve is still in the MLB, so that is good. And he is batting 181 with 5 home runs. I mean, dude, Altuve's actually hitting some freaking bombs right now. So he's doing better than I thought he would have. But this is the big one. Shohei Ohtani. How good is Ohtani doing? He was killing it to start the season, but hopefully he is still doing good. Let's see, where is he? No, dude, he got downgraded to AA. No! What happened to Ohtani? Bro, he was doing good and now he's doing horrible. Okay, so he's 1-3. He has 37 innings pitched. He has a 4.5 ERA. Bro, I don't know what happened. And yeah, he still had no at-bats. Wow, I'm actually kind of sad. I thought Ohtani was going to do incredible, but now he's horrible. He's in AA. No. And then the last player is Paul Goldschmidt, who is still in AAA. God dang it. But he does have 121 at-bats. Wait, did he not play any games in the MLB? I guess not. Wow, but in AAA, he's batting .250. So, I mean, that's not horrible. But that's what I was saying. I said, yes, some of these players might not even be playing in the MLB, but it doesn't really matter. Them being a 50 overall and playing is the same thing as them being a 99 overall and not playing. So it's the same thing. Okay, so we are through the season. Now we are going to see if any team did better than we thought they were going to. Let's see, standings. All right, so the Yankees won the American League East. All right, they almost won 100 games. Not really surprising, but that's pretty good when they don't have their MVP, Aaron Judge. So good for the Yankees. Let's keep looking here. The White Sox are actually leading in the Central. Very interesting. The Astros won the American League West, so Altuve getting downgraded really didn't hurt them too much. Let's see. The Braves won the East. That sucks for the Mets. They were one game behind. The Central goes to the Brewers, and the Dodgers won the West with 110 wins. Oh my God. But is there really anything surprising? Like, no teams really overperformed after we downgraded every single team's best player, which kind of sucks, but whatever. This is what the league leaders looks like. So in the American League, Yordan Alvarez is leading in batting average with Mike Trout in second place. Okay, the National League, Jeff McNeil at 312. Okay. Cool to see. Austin Riley leading in home runs for the National League with 42. The American League is Yordan Alvarez with 44. And Mike Trout is one behind him. Wow. Okay. So it literally might come down to the RBIs for the American League. I wonder who has more in the American League. Let's see. Austin Riley is leading the National League with 113. And Trout with 116. Wow. Okay. So Mike Trout and Yordan Alvarez, both of them did so good. Jameson had 18 wins in the American League. Kyle Wright had 22 in the National League. Okay, let's go to ERA. DeGrom won in the National League. Jameson won in the American League. Yeah, he's obviously winning the Cy Young 100%. I mean, he had a 1.48 ERA. That is insane. Let's go to strikeouts. Spencer Strider with 232 and Garrett Cole with 214. Wow. And the final time we are going to check out those players that we downgraded. Aaron Judge is still in the MLB. He ended up batting 240. He did hit 1 home run. Okay, so that is good. Aaron Judge didn't finish the season with 0 home runs. Good to see. How did Altuve end up doing? He is still in the MLB. He batted 197 with 6 home runs. So Altuve had more home runs than Aaron Judge by a lot. His batting average was below 200, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, please tell me Ohtani got called up to the MLB. No, he is still in AAA. He actually got injured. Wow, that is insane. Yeah, he got injured. He didn't even play in AA, really. Well, that sucks. And the final player is Paul Goldschmidt. Hopefully, he finished the season in the MLB. He didn't. He finished in AA. No! Dude, I can't even view his stats. Apparently, it doesn't show you them after the season ends. I don't know. But let's go ahead and see who wins the World Series here. I'm going Dodgers because they were so freaking good. I'm assuming the Dodgers are going to be winning the World Series. And the Blue Jays have defeated the Braves in the 2022 World Series. Okay, maybe downgraded every team's best player did indeed mess some things up because the Blue Jays winning the World Series, I didn't expect that to happen. Now, I got to see who ended up winning the MVP and the Cy Young. I am just very interested to see if they give it to Yordan Alvarez or Mike Trout. Both did so good. My guess is Yordan Alvarez, but I guess it could be Mike Trout. I don't know, but let's see. So yeah, Yordan Alvarez did win the MVP. Kind of sucks for Mike Trout because he killed it, but let's look at the National League. Austin Riley won it there. Okay, now let's go to the Cy Young. Tyler won it in the American League. Wait, what? Dude, he beat Jameson? How? Like, literally, how did that happen? Jameson did so good. How did he not win the Cy Young? That is insane. That is actually insane. I cannot believe Tyler won over Jameson. I do not believe what I am seeing. I don't even remember seeing Tyler in the freaking standings. Like, I don't even know what he did. That is insane. Well, there you people go. That video took forever to record. I don't even know if it was good or not. I had fun doing it. I always love doing these experiments, but I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm just so glad that a random team won. The Blue Jays, I am just so glad it wasn't the Yankees or the Dodgers or a team like that, because that would have really sucked. But at least changing all those players gave a team a World Series that no one was expecting. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any other challenges you want me to do, and I will definitely do it. But if you're new, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.